Welcome to beautiful Boone, North Carolina, Kid Brewer Stadium, home of the App State Mountaineers. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Troy Trojans, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Appalachian State Mountaineers. Looking to throw on first down. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Mountaineers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the tight end. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Catch in the middle, it's Powell. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. And the Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Wants to bring it back. Everybody stays. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the big fella. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's an example of the offensive coordinator trying to be aggressive and trying to take a shot. Now, the offense isn't able to click on that play, but moving ahead in the 2nd half, it's important they continue to dial up these big plays. You want to stay aggressive, and you want to keep testing this out.
The Mountaineers have this offense rolling. Off the play fake. Got him downfield. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. So after the break, they'll go back to work. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. And the Mountaineers getting set on 1st and 10. The give to the back. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Motion from the wideout. Rides to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They run into a bit of trouble here, 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Using the quick game. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, App State.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete to the left. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. He's in open space downfield. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And great recognition by the corner. That touch pass, after he throws at the quarterback, it's a pass. He can't throw it forward again. Nice job understanding that, flying up, coming and making the big tackle in the open field.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Looking to take a shot. Snatches it on the right. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Appalachian State.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room.
Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the 1st half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the 2nd half.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
That is such a great play by that defender. And how many times on deep balls do we see PI? Do we see pass interference? In situations just like that, that defender did an outstanding job.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Off play action. He spins that thing down the middle. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. The Mountaineers come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Oh, he loves to fire downfield.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up fourth down, they only have a one-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
This guy is a daring punt. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Going with the ground game left. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's loose down the left side. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. The give as they work on that clock.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. He's got an open man. Breaks into the open. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. Trying to run, it's Powell. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
The Appalachian State offense returns to the field.
22 water. 22 water.
Wide receiver going in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Using his legs, it's Powell. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Might as well keep pounding that rock at this point in the game, even though it's 2nd and 12. They try to pop a run on the draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Appalachian State. That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a masterclass in offensive productivity.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get it done.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports. Welcome to Huntington, West Virginia and Jones C. Edwards Stadium, home to the thundering herd of Marshall and one of the toughest places to play in all of college football. Today, a couple of Sun Belt rivals ready to square off. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Appalachian State Mountaineers. Taking on a team looking for its first win, the Marshall Thundering Herd. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with. And the Mountaineers backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got the first down, looking for more. Flying down the left side. He's at the 40. Past the 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, App State. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
What a big-time run. He's still running. Over 90 yards. That's one of those when you're running to the end zone, you're looking behind you, you're looking on the Jumbotron to see if anybody's going to catch you, and nobody's going to catch him on that huge...
Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Follows a good block there, picks up threes out to the 9. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. Oh, there's an alley to the left. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, App State.
Man, tight ends do so much for your offense. They block like crazy. You pull them, you use them all over the place. And when you got a guy that can do this, it's just the cherry on top of the sundae, making big plays, going half the field plus to get the big touchdown.
The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. He has the first and still on his feet. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Appalachian State! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
This offense is looking ridiculous.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run it from the gun. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They send the tight end in motion. To the ground. He's got it again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Powell. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Mountaineers line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. And the returner... They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half.
Here we go.
Power football with the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The play action fake. Got it in the middle. It's Sanchez. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way. And so much success and so much production, but listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they're going for the big play. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? And the return man. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. They get to him as he throws. Almost intercepted. intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Mountaineers will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Signals for the fair catch. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Mountaineers decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And they'll let that one go, and it'll... The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Gives it on the option. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly. Finds a crease at the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the...
Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Nudges ahead for one out to the 16. Let's see what they do on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Powell. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Return's going to get it up around. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Runs through the tackle. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the run, it's Powell. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know, at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching. Welcome to San Marcos, Texas, home of the Texas State Bobcats, a place widely known as one of the continuously inhabited sites in America, and we expect our crowd to continually inhabit and make their presence known in this game. Today, a showdown of a couple of foes from the Sun Belt, as we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Appalachian State Mountaineers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Texas State Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse. He'll start this drive firing. He's going for it all. Working the middle. He's loose. Inside the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Mountaineers!
Man, you want to make a statement early in a game.
The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Under fire. Picks up what he can and then slides.
Nice job by the QB sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying play action. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Gonna let it fly. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Going to make sure he doesn't get a... They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll move the tight end. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
He fires to the left side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that.
There he goes. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
Fires to the middle. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Appalachian State. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They'll keep it on the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Gets it out quickly. At the 45 on its way. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Quickly out to the tight end. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleed.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Going to take a shot on second and short. It's complete. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Mountaineers have it in scoring position on first and goal. To the edge, it's Powell. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all...
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. The give to the tailback. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Mountaineers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The give to the back. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat San Marcos when that town is buzzing as it is today. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Bobcat Stadium.
Mountaineers will boot it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Looking downfield on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Got a man in the middle. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick pass on the jet motion. Going for the goal line. Touchdown, App State. And the beatdown has ensued. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Pulls it in. It's Sanchez. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Galloway. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Mountaineers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that first down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. High the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. No good. They blow the field goal. Something finally goes wrong. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Out of the gun, the inside give. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Got enough for the first. Still on his feet at the 45. Wide open spaces. Touchdown, App State. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been.
Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Headed to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Appalachian State. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days.
And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Motion from the wideout. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. A strike downfield. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
The outstanding game has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The officials move it 5 yards back, and it's 1st and 15 for this offense. They'll leave it with him. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Bring in the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Nice job by the defense getting after the QB. He's trying to scramble around. He's trying to go get that first with his legs, but he's not able to do it because of the speed on defense.
Trying to keep this drive alive. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. It'll be a draw. Got enough space. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave them a little bit of everything on that one. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
All right, guys, I'm going to get off of here. I had a lot of fun playing this. I love this game. Have a good day.